Today we're going to look at solutions to systems of equations and figure out if a given ordered pair is a solution or not. Alright, so example 1 here says decide whether 4, -1 is a solution to the system of equations. So this system they give us here, 5x plus 6y equals 14 and 2x plus 5y equals 30. So if that ordered pair is a solution, that means when we plug in for the x and the y, we're going to get true statements. So let's start with this top equation, which is 5x plus 6y equals 14. Now let's fill in our ordered pair. So 5 times, instead of x though, our x is 4, plus 6 times, instead of y, our y is -1, equals 14. Let's see if that's true. So 5 times 4 is 20. 6 times -1 is -6. And then 20 minus 6 is 14. So 14 does equal 14. So it works there. But if it's a solution to the system, it has to work in this bottom equation as well. So 2x plus 5y equals 30. So same thing, fill in our x and y again. So our x once again is 4 plus 5 times our y is -1. We have to see if that gives us 30. So 2 times 4 is 8. 5 times -1 is -5. 8 minus 5 is 3. 3 does equal 3. So that worked in both of those equations. So that means 4, -1 is a solution. So that works. Okay, example 2. Decide whether 4, -1 is a solution to this system. So if it's a solution, once again, it has to work in both equations. So let's take the top one. -x minus y equals -3. And just as a reminder, remember this is -1x and this is -1y. So when we get ready to fill this in, this becomes -1 times our x value, which is 4, minus 1 times our y value, which is -1. Okay, let's work this out. So -1 times 4 is -4. -1 times -1 is +1. -4 plus 1 is -3. So -3 does equal -3, so we're good there. So let's check the bottom one. So x plus y equals -3. So our x once again is 4, plus our y is -1. So 4 plus -1 is +3. Well, +3 does not equal -3. So that means that our ordered pair 4, -1 is not a solution. That ordered pair has to work in both of those equations. Okay, next example, decide whether -6, -4 is a solution. So now notice this time though we have a quadratic, because that top equation has the x squared, and then we have linear. So same thing, let's start with this top one. So we have y equals x squared plus 5x minus 7. So our y is -4. Our x is -6. Notice I'm going to put this in parentheses with the squared on the outside. Plus 5 times -6 minus 7. Okay, so -6 squared, -6 times -6 is +36. 5 times -6 is -30. Bring down that minus 7. All right, so left to right, 36 minus 30 is 6. 6 minus 7 is -1. Well, -1 does not equal -4. So we don't even need to try the bottom one. It doesn't work in the top one. So that means -6, -4 is not a solution. Doesn't work in the top one, so it doesn't matter about the bottom one. Okay, so last example. So why don't you pause this one, try it on your own, come back and watch it and see if you get the correct answer. So I had a little mistake here on my PowerPoint. On your paper it says decide whether 1, -10 is a solution to the system. So we're going to start with this top equation. So y equals x squared plus 3x minus 14. So our y is -10 equals our x is 1 squared plus 3 times 1 minus 14. So 1 squared is 1. 3 times 1 is 3 minus 14. Okay, left to right. 1 plus 3 is 4. And then 4 minus 14 is -10. Well, -10 does equal -10, so we're good on that one. So let's try the bottom one. So y equals x minus 11. So once again, our y is -10. Our x is 1. So 1 minus 11 is -10. So -10 equals -10. So we're good with that one as well. So that means that our ordered pair, 1, -10, is a solution.